It started weeks before the trade deadline, but the NFL trade deadline came and Za'Darius Smith eventually wound up becoming a Detroit Lion. And Dan Campbell, this happened on Tuesday, November 5th. Dan Campbell gave him a few days to kind of rest up because the Cleveland Browns were on their bye week. And then he reported to Allen Park on Friday, November 8th. Now, will Za'Darius Smith play? We don't know, but we were wondering if he would get in front of the media. Now, he did not have like that introductory press conference, but he was given some reporter time today, and he did not disappoint, man. Za'Darius Smith is every way a Detroit Lion, man. Let's listen to his locker room chat with reporters.
How much did you appreciate those couple days that Dan gave you? And then now just being back in today, are you ready to go Sunday, or do you think you still need maybe a little bit of time?
It was big, man. You know, Tuesday, obviously, I was traded, and coming from Cleveland, they was actually getting ready for their bye week. So coming here to sign, you know, Coach was like, man, we'll give you a couple days, you know, but we're not going to give you the whole week. But happy that I got a couple days in, man. Got a chance to go back home to Florida to actually see my house from the hurricane. And it's real bad down there, but I'm glad he gave me the opportunity to go back home to see that. And for this game this weekend, I really don't know. But that's a damn question. Hopefully, I can play.
Hey, yo, real quick, man. I'm going to be cutting back and forth in this for copyright reasons. But shout out to Dan Campbell, man, knowing that Za'Darius Smith home was affected by the hurricanes in Florida. Let him go back and check the damage out, man. Who would not want to play for Dan Campbell? And him coming back and playing, you can see it in his eyes, man. He wants to play this weekend. It reminds me of Snacks Harrison back in 2018, somewhere around there when the Detroit Lions traded the New York Giants, had Snacks Harrison come in, and he wind up being like the second or third player in NFL history to play 16 games in the season back then, all 16 games or 16 games, 7, whatever it was with Snack Harrison. You guys know what I mean, but shout out to Coach, man, for letting that happen.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Just a couple shingles on the house, the fence. You know, small things. Truck got water in it, so hopefully we can get it fixed.
What was your reaction when you found out about the trade, and how you looking at, possibly helping this team when you able to get out on the field, man?
I was happy, man. I got the phone call from the GM in Cleveland, man, and he was just telling me, Z, we got it done for you. And I was like, we got it done? So we're going to Detroit? And yeah, he was like, yeah, you're going to Detroit. So thank them, man, for just having me for 2 years, well, a year and a half, and trading me here to basically get a chance to go do something great. Yes, sir.
You said you got it done, so you wanted it to happen. Can you explain why?
I'm not going to say that, man. Obviously, you know the season was 2-7.
Hey, yo, Dave Burkett, he think he's slick, but I appreciate Dave. Dave asked the tough questions, and that was a tough one there. But Za'Darius Smith, man, I love the vibe. I love the vibe already, man. He got that vibe, bro. I appreciate that.
I think the GM was more about, Z going to help a contender team, what that was about. Yeah, I see what you was trying to do there.
Just first impressions of Aaron Glenn and this defense. I know you're just here today, but maybe just from what you've seen from afar, too, and some first impressions.
Man, great coach, man. He handled the group well. He got a bunch of young guys, man, but everybody is willing to listen, man, and he's basically wanting to put guys in situations to where they can go be dominant, man. Create one-on-one mismatches, and, man, hopefully I can get out there this Sunday and get some of that, if possible.
When did it first cross your mind that Detroit might be an option?
I would say the week after Hutch, man. Praying for Hutch, man. Hopefully see this, man. I'm happy to be here with him. But whenever he get back in the building, but I think it was 2 weeks after that, they was calling, asking about me, and the GM from Cleveland actually told me that, he was like, yeah, they've been calling, but we're not going to do nothing just yet. So once again, man, thanking him, man, for giving me the opportunity to come here, man, and continue my career and to be in the North. Yeah, for sure. Once again.
Hey, so if y'all heard that, he said they've been calling. So the Detroit Lions began calling Za'Darius Smith, or the Cleveland Browns, for Za'Darius Smith shortly after Hutch went down, but the Cleveland Browns wanted to wait because, remember, Hutch got hurt before Deshaun Watson. Cleveland was still trying to win, and that's why the NFL draft or deadline was pushed back, because of this very thing. And I think Cleveland kind of knew Sunday something was up. They were still holding on. Za'Darius said they didn't want to let him go just yet, but Detroit had been doing their due diligence. So shout out to Brad Holmes, man. Really, I can say that I appreciate the fact that he was trying right after Hutch went down. Still doesn't, he still need to do something in the offseason, but I'm happy we got Za'Darius Smith, and he seems happy to be here.
As a real vet, man, do you see this as pressure to fill in for Hutch, or as an opportunity to kind of, fill a need? Or how are you viewing this situation? Because everybody,
I'm not gonna say pressure, man. I'm gonna be Z, man. Come in here and be myself, man. Energy guy, man. Help the younger guys. Pascal, man, was a guy that went to Kentucky. So to be around great guys and a great group, man, is big, man. I just actually had a chance to go out to practice today, and man, the things that we're doing in practice, man, I see why this football team is so dominant. Yes, sir.
If I can ask you, it caused quite a little bit of a stir Tuesday with the SMH tweets. What was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just taking too long. That's what it was. It was taking too long. But obviously after that, it got it done. I deleted it, man. Sorry for the fans that was thinking otherwise. But, man, yeah, like I said, happy to be here, man, and happy to be with this football team.
All right, so if you guys aren't following what happened on Tuesday morning, like we had heard on Sunday during the game before the Lions played that Za'Darius Smith was going to be traded to the Detroit Lions either Sunday or Monday. Well, those 2 days went past. It didn't happen. Tuesday morning comes. I mean, bright and early. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. And Za'Darius Smith simply tweets, SMH, shaking my head. Because the trade was taking too long. We thought as Detroit Lions fans that it fell through, but it looks like it was already happening, but he was ready to get it done. So you can tell, man, this guy wants to be here. I love how he's talking to the third party, and I love the fact that Cleveland was able to allow him to pick where he wanted to go, the mutual interest, and not just hold him hostage like, let's say, the Raiders are doing Max Crosby. Now, the contract situation is a little different, but they're not going to be winners in 2 years. And the fact that Cleveland did right by Za'Darius, and Detroit is a place he looks to be. But one thing I can tell you right now, man, his smile is infectious. Literally, look where I paused it at. His smile is infectious, man. Za'Darius, he already fits right in.
How easy were you able to stake the 99 jersey?
Man, you know what? I came in and I signed, and they was like, man, you got 3 options. You can get 70s, any number in the 70s, any number in the 80s, and I think it was 60s, and I was like, no way. So I was like, who have number 99? And they told me who it was, and we looked this number up and called him real quick, man, and thankful to him, man. A guy from Alabama, man, Tuscaloosa. Had a chance to talk to him for a little while, and I had to pay up a little bit, but, man, it's all is well, man. I got number 99 now, for sure. Say that again?
What's the going rate these days?
Going rate? I'll say it's 3 zeros on the end of that. So, yeah, for sure, man. I'm not going to tell you the exact price, but.
Well, let me just say this real quick. Broderick Martin, you better had given up. You ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing to deserve 99, bro. So, yeah, he had to throw you a little change, but you better had given it up. What's that about? Shout out to Broderick, man, and for giving up the number, because some people, there is no number. You know what I mean? But I respect that. I appreciate that. To make a little gentleman arrangement, throwing some change. But you better have given that up, bro. And that's facts.
Yeah. For sure, he's going to have some good money, yeah. Put some gas in his car, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Obviously, it sounds like you want to play, obviously. Just on short notice, like how effective do you think you can be after one practice?
Man, I know the game well. Obviously I've been in the game for 10 years now, so I know actually football, near gun, far gun sets. But it's just more getting the plays in and knowing the blitzes. They basically want me to be on cue with the blitzes, so hopefully, man, something can work out here in the next 24 hours.
Hey, listen, he wants to play. Za'Darius Smith wants to play. All I've been seeing is smiles. I love the fact that he's so transparent. I love the fact that he's so open. I love the fact that everything is so jovial. You know what I'm saying? This guy, I didn't really know much about Za'Darius. You see guys on the football field, and then you see him. But, of course, with him being not on our team, how are we going to know about him, right? But I did see a clip the day he was traded from the Cleveland Browns. It was like the season opener, and he was so happy, man, like just dapping up everybody, and he already has done that with the Detroit Lions, man. Love this guy, bro. I absolutely love this.
I know you're focused on Sunday. But
Yeah.
you circled those Packers and Vikings games yet on the schedule?
You know what, man? When I got the phone call and they told me I was coming here, I had that in the back of my mind that I'd get to come back to the North and basically play these guys again. But, you know, all is well, man. I actually love those teams too, man. The Cheesehead, great fan base, man. And going to the Vikings with the Skull, man, was big too. But, you know, now I'm in the right place. So you already know what time it is. I get to face them, twice now? Because they done played them once each. Yep. Get to face them twice, man. So I can't wait. And it's going to be big, man. What's up, though? Hey.
Absolutely love it, bro. And the funny thing is Za'Darius is definitely a showman. He definitely a showman, man. So you got, I think that was Eric Woodyard, you had John Macron, you had Dave Burkett, and you've got different angles of this entire interview, man. And he looks at the camera and says, what up, though? So Za'Darius Smith, man, fits right into what the Detroit Lions are trying to do. I absolutely love this. He's going to be a great part of our team, and I'm excited to see what this guy is going to wind up doing for our team. Because, again, we are going to need that type of kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the injury report that we just looked at, how everybody's down. Like, everybody is down for the Detroit Lions. We have the biggest, I want to say, the biggest injury report that I've seen is the one that just came out not too long ago. But I wanted to show you Za'Darius, man. Can't play the music, but I wanted to show you Za'Darius. This is Za'Darius here coming into the Allen Park training facility, man. Today, this was before that interview there. Just the excitement, knowing that he about to eat it up. Loves he come in here. He know where the camera's at. Saying, what up, though? I'm here. Love this dude, man. Like, the energy is already hype right now. Doing he hit him with the gritty. Look at Mark like, yo, I got my money. I love this, bro. Coming in, the defensive line, bro, fit right in. Absolutely love this, bro. Fit right in, the old veteran. Dan Campbell. I didn't even know Dan was taller than Za'Darius, bro. But look at the excitement to have him talking to Chris Spielman out there. Look at the crispy white. Is it just me, or does his stuff look whiter than theirs, man? So shout out to Za'Darius Smith, bro. Exciting time. I cannot wait to see this dude. You know, I must admit, even though we didn't get a Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, a Trayvon Walker, anything like that, I think we got a guy that's the right guy. I think we got a guy. Like, I'm super excited. This is the first time that I've been comfortable with whoever is opposite Hutch. And you can see, he said, like, when Hutch get back. So everybody that think that Za'Darius is going to be cut at the end of the year, you are crazy. He is not going to be cut. He's going to be a Detroit Lion next year. I can see Marcus Davenport potentially not being part of the team next year. But this is fantastic, bro. So glad to have this guy part of the team. And this is what Lions be talking about, man, when they talk about the right guys. And they have more information than us. Of course, I'm going to put out videos about guys I would like to see based on the knowledge that I have. But I have no control over the team. They'll see what they do, what they think is best. They'll do what they think is best. So I'm excited, man. Good to see Za'Darius Smith. Hope he gets to go. You can see it in his eyes. He wanted to go on Sunday, and hope he does, even for a limited snap count. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. This channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. And guess what? I'm not boring at all. So take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. I'm sorry. Man, some people are just outright boring.